Deputy Murnane-O'Connor.
Much. I too, Minister, agree with the previous speakers. I think the exceptional needs payment is extremely low, the figures you've given out, and that's a concern for me. And I would see again in my own area people who have come in, whether it's for a boiler, a fridge, a washing machine, they're finding it very hard to actually get that payment. So I think there needs to be serious issues looked at there. And also I think again with COVID we would have all seen where there was places closed and accessing the welfare was so, I think that in itself was a huge burden for people. So what I would say is, Minister, this really needs to be addressed, because I am finding that people are not getting the payment, and the question has to be asked why, because the people that apply for it are the most vulnerable people in our community. Like a fridge or a washing machine or a freezer, these are a must, like heating. So I would ask that the figures are very low, I'm worried about that, and just to ask, can we get the correct figures? Thank you very much, or the figures that are there. Thank you.
To conclude.
Thank you. And just to say, we have paid out 13.5 million to the end of April this year from the 1st of January in those payments, supplementary welfare. Can I just say to the deputies here tonight, if they have a case here, a genuine case where somebody did not get support, please bring it to me and I will raise it with my officials. I've raised this matter on a number of occasions. I've been reassured that a community welfare officer is only one phone call away. So we don't talk about online or anything else. If they pick up the phone, they should get the support they need. So if people are not getting that service, I want to hear about the specific cases, and I will deal with them individually myself, because that's not what I want to see. We are here to help people, and I want to see the support that people deserve when in times of difficulty, that the state is there to support them. That's our job. I want to see that happen. So if there's anybody has any particular instance, come to me and I will deal with it individually. And can I just say, the guidelines are issued to the staff who administer the scheme. However, they do not affect the discretion available to officers in issuing an exceptional or urgent needs payment to assist an individual. Thank you.
We're over time. Moving on now to the next question. It's been taken by Deputy Murnane-O'Connor.
Thank you. Minister, the number of those availing of parents' leave and parents' benefit by county since the extension was announced on the 1st of April 2021, and will you make a statement on the matter? Thank you.
And thank you, Deputy, for raising this. The Government has committed to the continued support of working parents to achieve a better work-life balance. Parents' leave and benefit falls into this category and encourages the sharing of parental responsibilities equally between couples. The Parents' Leave and Benefit Act 2019 introduced 2 weeks of paid parents' leave for each parent of a child born or adopted after the 1st of November 2019. In Budget 2021, this leave increased from 2 weeks to 5 weeks. Since these changes came into effect in April 2021, parents' benefit is paid at a weekly flat rate of €250 for 5 weeks to employed and self-employed people who avail of parents' leave and who satisfy certain pay-related social insurance PRSI contribution and other conditions. The rate of parents' benefit is the same rate as paternity benefit, adoptive benefit and maternity benefit. A total of 51,400 applications for parents' benefit were awarded in 2021 compared to 16,700 in 2020, representing an increase of over 300%. Since the start of 2022, the total applications awarded to the end of April stands at almost 22,000. The number of parents who have availed of parents' leave and benefit by county since the expansion of the scheme from 2 to 5 weeks on the 1st of April 2021 is set out in tabular form in the written response. The counties with large populations tend to have the most claims, namely Dublin and Cork, with some 14,200 and 7,300 applications respectively. My officials regularly review county statistics to look for emerging trends across all schemes administered by the Department. From July 2022, parents' leave and benefit will further increase from 5 weeks to 7 weeks. The additional 2 weeks of parents' leave will apply to parents of children who are under the age of 2 in July 2022 or adoptive children who have been placed with their parents for less than 2 years in July 2022.
Thank you, Minister. I welcome the extension last year of the parents' leave and the benefit to all eligible parents of children born or adopted from the 1st of November 2019 for 5 weeks, which must be used within the first 2 years of the child's life or adoption. These are important important payments and help parents to take the time needed to support their children and to help meet the cost of living. As children grow, another benefit that is of great importance for parents is that of child benefit, and we know that this is a crucial payment for many parents and families. And I am contacted frequently by parents in difficult circumstances as they are finding it hard to access the payment for their child who is over 16 and may have left school but can't find a job or training. So maybe, Minister, you could come back to me on that. Thank you.
Thank you. And as I said, Deputy, we're going to increase this to 7 weeks this year. And I think the parents' benefit, which the question related to, is something that's it's very important. It's very important for parents that they're with their children, you know, in their most formative years. That they have that quality time. It's not easy when parents are out working and to get, you know, to have to take that. Both of them have to work these days, so it's good that this support is there available to them. And just to give you some statistics, Deputy, in your own county of Carlow, 648 received the parents' benefit, and in the neighbouring county of Kilkenny, 1,193 received it. In terms of the children's allowance payment, or the new name for it, I've forgotten it. I don't know what specific case you're talking about there, but I'm happy to hear about that individual case, and I'll take it up on your behalf.
Okay, thank you, Minister, and I appreciate that I will come back to you with that. And what I want to know is, are parents aware of enhanced supports under last year's announcement for parents' leave and parents' benefit, and does more need to be done in communication on this? And like we spoke previously about the social welfare and the needs assessment payment with our social welfare officers who are doing their best and whatever. And sometimes when you spoke about people not getting a payment there too, sometimes it's lack of information maybe, or, you know, with COVID, like there's been different hours in different offices. So I think communication on both of these needs to be essential. And are we looking at communication there? On the issue of child benefit, are there any plans to review the upper age threshold for that? That is actually one of the biggest issues that I'm facing recently, is the child benefit of the age of 16 if a child has left school. Thank you very much.
Before the Minister comes in, did you want to come in, Deputy Staunton? Did I misinterpret? Oh, I beg your pardon. The Minister to conclude.
Thank you. Thanks, Deputy. Just to say that from July 2022 of this year, the parents' leave and benefit, as I said, will increase from 5 to 7 weeks. Myself and Minister Roderick O'Gorman, who has responsibility for policy in this area, will certainly undertake to do a communications campaign at that time to make sure people are aware of it, because it's a very important support for young parents, as I have said, and or for all parents, and it's something that we want people to take up. I'm delighted that there has been such an increase in terms of the figures availing of the support in 2021, and hopefully in 2022 that figure will grow even further. 55,923 parents availed of it in 2021 at a cost of over 50.8 million in total. But as I said, it's well spent money, because it gives parents that time to spend with their children.
Yeah.